Good morning. I'm Father John Hynes at St. Catherine of Siena Church near Wilmington, Delaware. I'm very happy to be with you this 17th Sunday of the year. The Gospel tells us that it was the Passover time of the year when Jesus fed this huge crowd who had followed him into the desert to preach. And once he had fed them, they were so enthused they wanted to seize him and take him and make him king, and Jesus fled. You remind me of November in our own country. We have that big feast called Thanksgiving. We eat a full, lavish meal. And then earlier in the month, if it's an election year, we have chosen someone that we want to make our leader, someone whose promises we believe will bring prosperity, a good economy, and plenty to eat to all of us. That's what came to my mind. And in a way, the people were saying that what they wanted, and the following day they would press it with Jesus, was more food. They wanted someone who would guarantee them that. And of course, Jesus fled because he had already told the devil at the temptations in the desert that no, he would not change stones into bread for some personal gain, nor would he submit to Satan's invitation to rule over all the kings of the earth. Jesus never said that governmental or political power was evil or that government was unnecessary. He never said that. But he never entertained the least desire to have that kind of power or to supply that kind of goods. Sometimes I have the privilege of talking with parents of a new child who want to baptize their child. And sometimes I ask, what do you most of all want for your child? What do you hope for and deeply desire? Most of the time I say, well, that he or she have a happy life. And if I were to say, what would make their life truly happy? They might say, well, to have good health. And then if we talk further, they would kind of begin to tell me what their own values were. What do they want for themselves? And that's what's going on here in this gospel. I have here beside me a painting from the Catholic Worker. Jesus, the figure is obviously Jesus, at a table with a group of people who are really down and out, the world's refuse. But he's eating with them. Somehow when Jesus offers the people the meal that he did, he's saying that yes, our human hungers, our bodily hungers need to be satisfied. In fact, he considered that very important, we know. And yet he was leading them somewhere further. And we're going to find out that most of the people didn't want to go there. They were, in a way, saying that their true happiness would be in having a prosperous life, a life with sufficient goods of this world. And they didn't want to go farther because Jesus will ask them to accept the fact that he is the true bread of life. So what is it that Jesus was hoping, and Jesus always hopes, that we will see? And of course it is that the true happiness of our life includes far more than material sufficiency. In fact, we have to look at a picture like this and realize that our material sufficiency or prosperity must not come at the cost of other people's survival. And so as we walk toward the Sunday when Jesus will declare the full mystery of the Eucharist, it's important to think that all of our human eating, all of our human consuming of this world's goods has to be balanced so that every human being can live with human dignity and the common good of everyone and not just some of us can be met. Only then will our minds be ready to receive what Jesus wants to teach us about the true bread, which is his flesh. Wonderful to be with you. I wish everyone a very, very good week. And if some of you are lucky enough to get into the water or the mountains, enjoy. God bless you.